Hello everyone, my name is Alexi and this is Soto-Tek. This is going to be a short video just to give you a hands-on and my first impressions related to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, which I think it is with no doubt an amazing phone. So far I'm really liking it, especially the size with this amazing 6.9 inches dynamic AMOLED screen with a 496 ppi density. The camera with basically the same typical Samsung One UI, the main lens with 108 megapixel, the telephoto lens which is 5 times optical zoom and 50 times hybrid zoom, and the 12 megapixel ultra wide lens. The front facing camera with 10 megapixel, and now you can record 4K videos at 30 and 60 frames per second and 1080p at 30 frames per second. This is the amazing Mystic Bronze color, but there are two others, Mystic Black and Mystic White. I don't normally like phones with the camera set up in the corner. I still prefer it in the center, but this one looks very good. Let me hide the hole punch I'm still not fond of and see how it looks with the bezel at the top. Yes, I'm happy with that, and that's the way I will leave it permanently. No hole punch for me, thank you very much. Like this, the screen still looks big enough. Yeah, even with that bezel at the top, the screen is super big and super nice, so I'm happy with that. So the S Pen now moved to the left. I don't really understand this decision. It seems to be unnecessary, or maybe to provide that space for the tiny extra increase of battery capacity, but I think we can probably get used to it quickly. Let's try one of my favorite features of the S Pen, screen write. See, oops, no changes. It still shrinks, which, as I said in my video ranting about this, that I don't like the fact that you have less space to write or draw. And I hope that Samsung changes it back to the way it was before, using the whole screen. What else here at the bottom? Sadly, and as expected, no headphone jack again. The USB-C charging port. Again, the speakers for stereo sound together with the earpiece. At the top, the SIM card and micro SD card slot. The phone is very flat at the top and at the bottom, which I kind of like it. The camera bump is big. To be honest, it doesn't really bother me. This design is really growing on me. As I said before, I don't like the camera setup in this corner. This is the first phone in which I actually really like it. Okay, here next to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Yes, as you can see, it is a little bit taller. This phone is big and I'm loving it. The width is basically the same, which is good. I like big wide phones, not narrow, especially a Galaxy Note phone. I have to say my first impressions in terms of the design, the screen, the phone in general is very positive. Still not happy about not having the headphone jack, the heart rate monitor, and a more secured iris scanner. But this looks so hot. Once again, a shame it doesn't have those features. Here testing the autofocus to see if there is any issue like on the S20 Ultra. It seems to be fine, and it looks like Samsung actually worked on fixing this problem. Here next to my Steel King, the Note 9, which I will still keep even after buying this one. Here is the Note 20, which also has a nice design, but I think it's a phone Samsung shouldn't have really bothered to release. Okay, there you go. This is my hands-on and quick first impressions of the Note 20 Ultra mainly. Is it worth upgrading from the 10 Plus? Not sure. See you in the next one. Hasta la vista.